Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Please invite your friends. And as you see, we did not give you too much time to bring your friends and invite them and people to know that we are going live, but it's okay, soon they will come. Let me know, please, if you have any difficulty from your side. As you see, the title is about so-called celebrity leaving Twitter. I saw this in the news, and this has got my attention. This is CBN News, NBC News, and NBC is the same as the one we see in the screen. They are all the same kind of people who claim to be democratic, and that's what they call themselves, democratic. But the second Twitter become free for free speech, they consider the free speech is a hate speech. So what they are saying to us, well, you know what? Free speech is a hate speech. And only our speech is a good speech. This is exactly what is fascist think of themselves. Fascist, Nazi, hateful people, they think they are the best. And the others, they have no right. They don't make speeches. They don't make good speeches. Either you agree with us, or you are a piece of garbage. This is exactly what they are saying. And this is showing you how awkward, how hypocrite those people who claim speak too much of freedom. They want a freedom for homosexual, freedom for gender, freedom for everything except your mouth. Your mouth have to run as they wish with their remote control. They can censor you, they can shut you down, they can suspend you, unless you agree with them. So those people are the most hypocrite. False, funny. They are disgusting and funny at the same time. They are just laughable. You see, when you have a discussion is between people, right? And everybody say what he think, what he believe. So we have a Twitter supposedly is made for discussion where people, they can discuss. So those people, they will discuss only with those who agree with them. If you are a Trump supporter, you are a terrorist. You know, there is 74 million Americans, they voted for Trump. Those are the adult, not to mention youngers who cannot vote, who like Trump. Joe Biden, he brought the Marines behind him, and he called anyone who support Trump a terrorist. This is the democracy they speak of. And they claim that they want America to be united. You know, when Hillary Clinton, she lost the election, right away, all the Democrats, they accused Trump of stealing the election. The Russian, Olga from Russia, she is the one behind the election. When they win the election, and Trump, he accused them that they stole the election by fake fraud vote. They said, you see, those Republicans, they are terrorists. They are against our democracy. They are rejecting the election. How come you can reject it? He cannot. I mean, do you see how stupid those people are? When Trump, he won the election, what happened? I don't know how many of you are here from the state. Antifa, the terrorist group of Antifa, they start burning stores, cars in the street. People, I mean, what the stores have to do with Trump? Like, you own a store somewhere. What this have to do with the Trump? You tell me. And Trump was very nice to them, by the way. I mean, he should, but because the Democrat, they are heavily controlling the government, even during Trump time. So they start burning schools, burning churches. burning churches. And when Trump, he took the Bible and he stood in the front of a church, who they tried to burn it. They said he's a terrorist. It is not the one who tried to burn the church. I mean, look at those people. They burned the American flag. And yet, when they make a speech at the election, they claim to be American. I mean, you know, as you know, I am an immigrant, and yes, an American citizen, and even I did join the U.S. Army. I love this country. But one of the funny things about this country, there's a lot of people who don't deserve to be American citizen. You know, if I am in charge, but maybe thank God I'm not, I will make a law that anyone who burned the American flag should be stripped from his citizenship, and we are willing to pay for his ticket to go to any country he wish. A person who burned the flag, the American flag, which tens of thousands of Americans, they paid their life to defend this flag. Why those people live in the country? Why you live here? Now, those people, Elon Musk, I don't know how to say his name, he bought a Twitter. And then, okay, what we will do now, we are leaving. Where are you going? You know, where are you going? Honey, where are you going? Are you going to do striptease in different platform? I mean, that's it. If they left the Twitter, you see, I mean, this guy, guys, I think this guy, next step, he will buy Google. Just wait. I mean, he's getting rich and rich and rich. He controlled the satellites business. Hey, by the way, why you don't drop your phone plan? Because all the phone companies, they have contract with his company for satellite, for phone signal. What about you drop your internet? And the funny is, the guy did not even took over it. I mean, he did nothing. He did not even... The guy, he did nothing. He said nothing. He made nothing. He just... And not only that, the funny is, they took him to court to buy it. I mean, guys, can you believe it? This guy, he said, I don't want to buy it no more. What the same people did, they took him to court. No, you have to buy it, okay? You have to buy it. Okay, they took him to court. The guy, he said, I want to, you know, I want to back down in my offer. What they do? They took him to court. And now the previous owner of a Twitter is going to establish a new platform. I find this is very laughable. Anyone knows why? I mean, this guy, Elon Musk himself, is a platform. Anyone who is thinking of investment, anyone who is watching what will happen in economy, everybody is watching him. They are not even watching the American president anymore, because we don't have a president. We have Joe. We don't have a president right now. We have Joe, and you know what Joe is. Joe, he will enter a room. You do not know to find where the door. Where's the door? What, the door here? Where? Joe Biden, he went to Saudi Arabia, and he have a secret deal with the Saudi, which is going to be a great way to impeach him as soon we take back in November 8th. We have a Joe who do not remember his name. He don't remember how old he is. He don't remember his gender. He don't even remember who is his wife. And when he is making a speech, he calls someone she is dead. Hey, by the way, where is Joey? Joey, are you there? Yes, sir. Joey, she died 3 months ago. Oh, okay. And you made a speech about her death. Oh, I did? Okay, all right. So, you know, and Joe Biden, he went to Saudi Arabia, kissing the ass of a criminal. And this is how they are awkward. You know, in one hand, they say, we are for the, you know, we are not like Trump. You know, look how he is shaking hands with the crown prince who killed this guy Khashoggi. And by the way, Khashoggi, he is just a terrorist. Everybody knows that he was part of the Saudi intelligence. Everybody knows that he was fighting in Afghanistan with Osama bin Laden. Everyone knows that he is a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. So when Joe, hey Joe, how you doing? Say hello to everybody here. When Joe, he went to Saudi Arabia,
which was happening as it has in other parts of the world.
On gas prices, if I may, you said that we'll see relief at some point in the not too distant future. What is the message to Americans who are looking for that relief now? When should they expect to see a real change in prices, though they've already been coming down? They've already been coming down.
That's right.
It's coming down. It's coming. I mean, those people, they have no shame. Guys, the price change is coming down. It is. And he was there just to make the Saudi increase their production. I mean, look how stupid they are. I mean, those Democrats, really, they make me, I don't want to say the word sick, because sick will not describe how I feel about their stupidity. All what we need to do, just increase the production here. Why you are going to kiss their ass to increase it 2 billion barrels a day? You do it here. We have the oil. I mean, and look how smart they are. Brothers and sisters, we are going to go green. How we go green? We go to the Saudi and buy more oil. You know, listen. We are going to stop using dirty energy. I'm going to visit the terrorist, the communist, the head of the country. It's called Venezuela. To ask him, please, can you increase the production? I mean, do you see how they are fighting for a green energy? Have you ever heard of such a stupid leadership? Hypocrite? So now you are going green by stopping the oil here, which is the most clean oil, by the way. The quality of USA oil is way better than their oil. Way more clean even for environment. So you stop it here, you buy it from there. Genius. Those people are so stupid, man. They ask him, the wife of this guy Khashoggi, and by the way, she never married him. They made her wife. Those American journalists, they are like you know, I don't know what to call them. She became his wife. She married him after he died. You know, they said to him that the wife of Khashoggi, she said that now she is so upset, and she said that the blood of her husband in your hand, but she never married him. You know what? She is a Muslim. And I guess in Islam you can marry the husband after he died. I guess she can do it. She is not his wife. She was engaged to him. What the heck with those people? What's wrong with those people? The wife, when the guy, he entered the Saudi embassy, he entered the embassy to get a paper so he can get married. And since then, he did not get out. Now she become his wife.
Two quick questions, if I may. First, we just heard from Jamal Khashoggi's wife, who said, after this visit, the blood of MBS's next victim is on your hands. What do you say to Mrs. Khashoggi?
I'm sorry she feels that way. I was straightforward back then. I was straightforward today. This is a meeting, I didn't come here to.
We are using the White House YouTube channel. And I could not find the video about him speaking in the Pennsylvania. He have two Marines, and he was calling those who support Trump terrorists. You know, guys, do you think after I die, a woman, she will open a channel in YouTube and she will say, I married a Christian prince yesterday? What do you think? I think this is possible. I mean, those things happened. Especially if the Democrat is the one who is writing the article. So the wife of Khashoggi, she said, the blood of her husband in your hand. Oh boy. Well, I don't know. I mean, the Democrat, they choose the donkey to be their flag for a reason. I don't know. It makes sense. In the beginning, you will be confused why it's a donkey. Why it's not a horse? What about a camel? Chimpanzee? Aren't they following Darwin? What about banana? Because actually, you know what? The Democrat, they should call them the Banana Republic. Because everything in this party is a banana. They are the most awkward, weird, crazy, mentally ill. The guy who attacked Nancy Pelosi's husband, he said, where is Nancy? And that means he is supporting Trump. And the guy from Canada, and he is nudist. Oh boy. That's deep. Don't ever say where is Nancy. I think if the husband of Nancy said where is Nancy, he is supporting Trump too. They spent the last 2 years, every speech is against Trump, against Trump, against Trump, and Trump is playing golf. You know, I remember once I visited friends in the New Year evening. Usually I don't do that, but it happened once. So, you know, they insisted to come. And then when I went to their house, they forced me to log online and to go, at that time I was using Paltalk. And to go in Paltalk and then to enter a chat room of Muslims. New Year evening. So I entered the chat room of the Muslims and they saw my name and they went nuts. They put red dot on me, which means I cannot text, I cannot chat, I cannot do anything. And then the Muslim, they start taking the mic and curse me one after one. So we left the room where the computer is. It's like a small bedroom. And they were dying laughing. Then we came 4 or 5 hours after. The chat room became so big, like 700, 800, I don't know how many hundreds. Full, just because I'm there. And the Muslims, all their hands is up. And all of them, they want to fight to take the mic to curse me. May Allah kill you. Christian Prince, you are a coward. Christian Prince, you are a big fat liar. One after one. Then we left the computer room for a few hours more. And we came at the last because I told them, hey, I forgot to log off Paltalk. I cannot log it there. So we went to the room after the middle of the night. And it's still in the room. They are cursing me and I am not even there. Those are the Democrat. Trump is playing golf. And they blame Trump for everything happening. Anything in the world happen. Trump behind it. Trump, when he was in the office, actually I checked, I found that when Trump was in the office, the price of gas was $2.35. $2.35. What is the price of gas now? $6, $7, depend. And not only that, now we are short of diesel, which means soon, and this is the winter coming, and we have a Christmas coming. Soon, most of those big, huge trucks, they will not be able to run in the street, which means soon we will have Walmart empty, all the grocery stores empty. Because all shipment in USA is done by those diesel trucks. In USA, they don't use those small, tiny trucks. They don't. The USA is so huge, so big. So they use very big trucks, and they are running by diesel. The diesel is so expensive. This is why the food becomes so expensive. The processing of food became so expensive because even machines who work in farms, they work in diesel, like tractors. So this idiot, he destroyed everything. And then there is a guy, his name is Elon Musk, and even they are not too much friend with Trump. The guy, he did nothing. He is just not one of them. That's all. He did nothing. He did not even take Twitter yet. And look at the drama. Daniel, by Daniel Arkin. Hey, Daniel Arkin, how are you? Daniel Arkin from the NBC News, which is fake news, agency. Look, Shonda Rhimes, she said, not hanging around for whatever Elon has planned. Bye. Hey, bye-bye. Look, 47,000.5 people, they like her post, but they will not leave. You want to bet? I mean, do you think really people care if you stay or you leave? What's wrong with people? Actually, now more people are joining because all what they are saying, the reason they are leaving because now there's a free speech. Read with me. Okay, by the way, there's a 26,000 reply. Should I add one? Don't forget to take your purse with you. Sarah Baralis, what the heck with this name? What Baralis mean I have? I don't want to talk about his last name because it might be dangerous. Whelp, I don't know what whelp mean. Don't ask me, please. It's been fun, Twitter. I am out. See you in other platform. Just don't go to the truth platform. Trump is waiting. I'm telling you. Why you need to go to platform, peeps? Sorry. This one is not for me. I mean, look at those mad people. The guy did nothing. He said nothing. They forced him to buy it. And now they are crying because he bought it. Okay, else. Tony, just don't talk about Tony. Don't just even get close to Tony. Tony is the best. Forget about the rest. Hey, Tony, what's up? Tony, she said, I'm shocked. Hey, Tony, do you need a doctor? Tony, between me and you, listen, I used to be a doctor, but, you know, in the farm. My specialty is cow. I don't know if I can help you. I'm shocked. And a pallid, what a pallid mean? This is not in my dictionary. She will make fun of me because I'm immigrant. I am an immigrant. You see, and those people, by the way, they support immigrant. But when you send them to their state, they get upset. Oh. Okay, why she is shocked at some of the free speech? Some, you like some, you hate some. What about threesome? Threesome free speech, not twosome. What do you think? Foursome. You know, in Islam, you can have one man and some wives. I think this will be work. This is the best platform for you. So what is her problem? She have a problem of some of the free speech. I mean, why those people, they want only themselves to talk? How they, you know, those people, they spend their day speaking about accepting each other. You know, you remind me of the appealed means shocked, horrified. Okay, thank you, Basic, for the basic explanation. Yeah, I like people who, when they support me with the language. You know, my first language is Russian. You know, me and my Putin, we used to work together. You know, as you know, in the KGB. And you know, by the way, I wasn't kicked from the KGB. You know, like when I remember when I was with Putin, and Putin, he said, "Hey, Christian Prince, can you bring me the key?" I was upset. I said, "Why?" He said, "For the GB." I said, "What the heck does that mean?" He said, "For my Jeep." He said, "You stupid idiot, do you think I'm your driver?" So then I quit the KGB, you know, because like KGB, you know, like this was our business, like, you know, so like we have keys for Jeep. So anyway, and this is how the smart Democrat, they will analyze anything. They will take 3 letters and they will make hate speech of it. As an example, I'm sure I'm doing hate speech now. Hey, by the way, Biden Hunter, he was making big deals with the Russian. Do you think he support hate speech or free speech or money speech? What speech he do in there with Olga the Russian? What about him going to the Chinese? All of you wanna, oh, Chinese, they are horrible, they are against the human right. What the heck? They are against the human right? But your friend, Biden Hunter, he was hunting. I mean, look at him. He's Hunter Biden. He's Hunter. You know? And by the way, Hunter is as a word, the origin of it is coming from the word Hunterine. Hunterine is like mandarin, aspirin, you know, donkeyine. I mean, you can just add gene for anything you want. So Hunterine was doing hunting in China, and it's by accident, when he was in the airplane, he found a bag of $1 billion. By the way, this has happened to me too. Once I went, actually, I should not tell you that because this is not, maybe it's not right, because now people will think I'm so rich because, okay, I will tell you at the end what happened so you don't think I'm rich. You know, once I went in the bus, and you know, bus in USA is only for rich people, as you know, all of us we know, you know. So I took the bus, and then I sat behind the driver because somebody asking me, why you sat behind the driver, you idiot. I can't sit in the front of the driver. That will make the bus go over me. Do you think I'm a Democrat? Democrat, they would do that anyway. So I sat behind the driver, and then there was a bag next to me, and in the top it say like there's hot dogs. And you know, for me as an Arab, I don't eat hot dogs really. I eat only hot cats. So I said, okay, you know what? This is nothing for me there. And then I said to myself, because I'm a good person, as you know, all of you know, I'm a very good person. So I said, I'm going to give the hot dogs for somebody who's hungry. I went out of the bus. I saw a homeless. Her name is Nancy Pelosi, very poor. She's serving the community. She lives in a palace, but she's angry. She's always angry. So I grabbed the hot box, you know, hot dogs, and I wanted to give it to her, but her husband, he kidnapped it, you know, because he was going to have a date. Somebody is a nudist. Anyway, to make the story short, after I gave her the hot dog, and then like I look down in the bottom of the bag, I found like $2 trillion. And then I said, I'm going to be elected in the election. How I can do that? So I told them, okay, you know what? I'm going to give this money from the pocket of the American to pay for your mortgage if you are a student, if you have a loan, okay? Just vote for me in the coming election. And I will be sure that the money will be given to them in the election time. Look, this is not a bribe. I don't do that. So I can be elected again and people support me. Anyway, I start giving the money around the bus. But what happened, Hunter, he was here. Hunter, he was around the bus because Hunter is very poor too, and he take only buses. So Hunter, he came from my side without me noticing, he put in my bag just to keep the weight the same. He took his laptop and he took the money. And then I went home. I didn't know. I thought still I have the money. And I looked like, what the heck? I have a laptop. I opened the laptop. It was the laptop of Hunter. And, you know, because I have my skills as Arabian, you know, Arabian, we have a lot of skills. One of them, we can open any computer you want by just taking the screws off. So we open the computer and we find naked pictures of Hunter Biden. And we found that I have like 1 billion email there. All of them, they are against the law. And we gave it, and I said to myself, let me give it to the department called FBI. So I went to FBI, and I gave them the computer. And until now, the FBI, they could not find anything against Hunter. Because this is democracy, and this country run by the states. Okay? The computer was empty. There's only like a few thousand emails, and like a few thousand pictures, naked pictures with prostitutes. Emails with the Chinese and the Russian, they are not important. So the FBI, you know, I called them. I said, what happened with the Hunter Biden? He said, who is Hunter Biden? We never heard of him. You know, it turned to be that half of America, their name is Haltan Biden. You know, which means there is no way you can make a case because there is a lot of Hunter Biden. I said, well, it says there, his father, his name is Joe Biden, the president. They said there is many president, their name is Joe Biden. As an example, Joe Biden of China, Joe Biden Putin, Joe Biden Iraq. So which one? I got busy. And I said, okay, what? I'm going to give up. And let us go back to Tony, who she is shocked. She is going to leave the platform because it is acquisition, hate speech under the veil. She is attacking Muslim women, brothers and sisters. Did you hear this, the word veil? She is making hate speech. She's speaking about veil. She is against the veil. Muslims, how you allowed her to talk about what is under the veil. All of us, we knew what is under the veil. Veil, what do you know about the veil and what is under the veil? I'm choosing to stay off the Twitter as it is no longer safe. Brothers and sisters, yesterday, I want to tell you my own experience in Twitter. I was walking in the road in Twitter. I like always to walk, as you know. I don't know if I should show you maybe. Like when I was in Singapore, I walked in one day 20 kilometers. 20 kilometers. I'm not exaggerating. So I was walking in Twitter, and the brother, a bunch of women, one of them, her name is Tony. The other one, her name, I think it was Braxton. The third one, her name, Tony Braxton. The fourth one, her name, Tony Braxton. And the other one, let me remember the name, I forgot in the police report. Braxton, Tony Braxton. Yeah, she have like mixed name. And you know, like they were trying to kidnap me, and they grabbed me from my feet. All right, because they were like, you know, laying down on the floor, hoping to, you know, get hold of me, because this is my weak spot. It's my feet, you know. For me, I'm very strong in the hand, but my feet is very weak. So I was walking there, and they tried to kidnap me, and then since then I felt not safe no more. I went to the police of Twitter, and I tweeted, you know, to them. Like tweet. You know, the police of Twitter, they answered like, hello? I said, are you the police of Twitter? The answer was, no, I'm Tony. So Tony, she see in Twitter, people posting porn, child porn, live sex movies. All those years she felt safe. All those years, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, terrorist, Muslim Brotherhood, they have a big account there. She is always feeling safe, brother. Antifa. But now, this guy, Elon Musk, he bought Twitter. It's not safe. It's no longer safe. And the brothers and sisters, if you want to go to Twitter from now on, you have to buy bulletproof to go there. And by the way, this woman supposedly she is a celebrity. Why she is a celebrity? I don't know. I mean, who is she? Anyone knows what she do? I never heard of her. Who is this woman? Let us go to the second one. Okay, she is a celebrity. Mike Foley. You know what? I watched a video about how to make a filet. You know? I should maybe make a video about it. I think this is the guy behind it. Mike Foley. Okay, what? Foley is retired. Okay, hold on. Hold on. They are making an introduction about the person. You see, because I don't read. You know, we Arab, we don't read. You know, like we buy something, we install it, and then we read the manual after, and then we find like there's 60 screws, you know, extra. In tweet, in her 2 million followers, she have 2 million followers. Why? The Grammy winning R&B star. She was a Grammy. What the heck is a Grammy? Anyone can tell me? What is that? Is that a kind of a hummus? Let us continue. By the way, are you here new? If you are new here, don't forget to join my account in Twitter, because as soon those people are decide to leave, I decide to join. A Grammy is what? I mean, who is the stupid who is going to follow you? You know? I mean, what? Yeah. Anyway, Mikey Foley. Hey, Mike. Foley, retired professional wrestler and actor. They have a long career. This guy, he used to fight, brother. And he's an actor. He is so good in acting. Said in his public post, I mean, you stupid idiot. How are you going to say in his private post? How you know about it if it's private? What the heck? Okay. That he is taking a break from Twitter. Only a break. And hold on, you cannot take any break from Twitter because the guy bought it. All and everything is inside the Twitter will stay in, including the sync, which Elon Musk he bought when he arrived to Twitter. Be my witness, they are thieves. He's taking the break. I mean, look at those people. You are leaving Twitter. Why you are taking break? So you rent the house, you take the closet with you? Hey, Musk, are you sure that this thing is safe? Those Democrats, they are taking with them whatever they want when they are leaving. One of them, he just said he's taking break. You never know what the next person would do. He will take the faucet. Maybe the other one, he will say, I'm going to break the faucet. They want to take a break. And actually, this guy is funny. Look, he just bought a company for $40 billion. He just bought a company for 40 billion, not 40 million, not $40. And he is coming inside his new company with a sink. And look, he is carrying it himself. He will not let anyone carry it. This is special. You know what? If I am you, I will come back. I will come in with a toilet seat. I mean, why sink? Just to flush them there, man. Unbelievable. This is what they want. Just to flush them all. So he's coming with the sink, which is, guys, don't you think this sink is a hate speech? Think about it. Let us analyze the speech. I think this sink is a symbolic, clear evidence of hate speech. I think we should sue the guy. And we can make a big, long report of many crimes. Number one, why the sink don't have a faucet? He want to keep it dirty. Why the sink is not in its place? It's a removable sink. In other way, it's called mobile sink. Maybe the sink is connected to one of his satellite, and he is going to use his sink to spy at the employees, especially females when they go in the bathroom. Now we have sexual harassment case ready to go, and we are going to ask the general attorney of New York, because he is super smart. He let always criminals and terrorists free, but he will not let Elon Musk free for sure. I mean, all the evidence is going like crazy. I hope I'm not getting cold. My phone and my nose is running. It is Musk, can I use your sink? Unbelievable, man. What the heck is that? Okay, let us go back to the CB and NBC. No, this is not NBC. This is the CB and NBC. Yeah, this is NBC. Okay, so Mike Foley, he is taking break from Twitter since the new ownership. I mean, don't you see here, like this guy is not sure. Leave, not to leave, leave, not to leave, leave, not to leave, leave. And then by the time he sleep, since the ownership and the misinformation and hate, it seem to be encouraging, has my stomach in the me. This guy, he need immediate medical attention. Now I know why this Elon Musk, he was holding the sink. He knew what's going to happen. He must be a prophet. He predicted that since he will take over, the stomach of every Democrat will be in a knot. You know the knot? I don't want to tell you about the knot. You know, in the Quran it says that there is people, they blow in the knot and they can control you, do voodoo. This guy now is under the voodoo of Elon Musk. His stomach is under the knot. I don't know, you know. Let me think about. I mean, my English is really good. This is why Shakespeare, you know Shakespeare, right? He's an Arab, as you know. His real name is Sheikh Esper. So once Sheikh Esper, my cousin, he called me, he said, hey, SCP, stomach in a knot, what does that mean? I said, how the heck I know? How it's the stomach and it's in the knot? He said, okay, well, I saw a very famous artistic actor, Wrestler. He is saying his stomach in a knot. I said, hold on. Did you say he is a wrestler? Wrestler? Yeah. Now we know what happened. Well, he now got kicked many years ago in his stomach. And now that caused a knot in his stomach. And now the knot is activated because he got another hit in the stomach. He said, I don't know without you, I will do Shakespeare, my cousin, you know, Shakespeare. He said, I don't know without you how I can write all my writing. All my English will be screwed. So he was very thankful. And by the way, if you open six beer, six beer, six beer. It's Shakespeare, you idiot. What's Shakespeare? Anyway, so if you open the book of Shakespeare, you will find in every almost page 2 letters, C and P. Trust me. That is the code. Because I told him, don't put my name there. I don't want anyone to know that I'm the one behind the books. He said, okay, but I have to do something to make people remember forever that you and Mike Frioli to be remembered. Okay? So he used the letter CP in every page, many times. Like center police, like center, crush Pepsi, you know, like all over. You can find it. Just open 6 beer and you will find tech beer. Okay, we go to the second one. Brian, let's go Brian. Is that the guy? I hope not. Okay, let's go Brian. Koppelman, the co-creator of Showtime drama Billions. He is the creator of Showtime drama? I mean, this guy, he is the perfect guy to make a drama. By the way, don't ever subscribe in those TV stations. There's nothing but sex and porn. Uh-oh, did I say that? Now everybody will subscribe, especially from the Democrat. Okay, so he is what? He recently tweet, yay, all, for real. Come find me over on Instagram. Instagram, there is no hate speech. Al-Qaeda, they have account. ISIS have accounts. Muslim Brotherhood have accounts. Al-Zawahiri have account. Instagram have a... And by the way, isn't Instagram owned by Russian? Do you know that the one who made an Instagram is a Russian guy? I mean, what's wrong with those people? If your name is Trump, you won the election by Russian. And if Elon Musk, who's an American citizen, by Twitter, he is fascist. He is anti-Semitism. He is anti-biotic. He is anti-shish kebab. Let us go to Instagram. Maram. Okay, maram. I don't know. I heard this word in Philippine, maram, something like that. I don't. Any Filipino here? I forgot, like, you know, maram. Something in the Philippines, they say like maram. Instagram, maram. And the talk, you want to go to the talk? I mean, look at the language. Look at this deep English language. Gonna really try to take a breather from here. Man, this guy is suffocated. I'm telling you, all of them, they need medical attention. Attention. The Democrat, they are suffocate on. I mean, look at the suffocate on. The first one, his stomach have a knot. This guy, he cannot breathe. Elon Musk is holding a sink. Now we know what the connection. Man, oh man. That's it? This is all of them? I thought there is more. There's only Taxi and Braxi? That's all? This all the celebrity? You made a drama about all those 4 people? Who are they? Who care? Hey, Democrat, do you think really we care? I don't even know their names. Honest to God, I never heard their name before. You know, once my cousin, she wanted me to date a girl. So she made it like a setup. So she called me, she said, can you come to drink coffee here? You know, like, you know, she want to find me a wife or something. So can you come here and want to drink coffee? I said, sure. So I went there, supposedly my cousin's there, and her friend is there. And then suddenly my cousin, she received a phone call, emergency. And she left me alone. She said, I will be back very soon. She never came back. And then this girl, she started asking me about actors. What do you think about this actor? I said, I don't know him. What about this song? I said, I don't know it. What do you think about this? I mean, all those things. And I keep saying, I don't know them. I never heard of them. I'm just being honest. And then the girl, she got the idea that I am not interested because there is no way there's a guy who do not know all those names. So she decided to leave. And then second day, she told my cousin, she said, I think your cousin, he hated me. She said, why? Any question I ask him, I'm just trying to open a conversation with him about movies, actors, singers. He know nobody. I don't know anyone. I guess he hate me. She said to her, you are asking him the wrong questions. So those people, you know, maybe you will have people to follow you because they are a bunch of fools. What we will learn from those people exactly? Are they scientists? Are they, you know, someone can change your life? Are they the best people of advice? If you go and check their life, I'm sure all of them, their life is horrible and miserable. There is a city, it's called Philadelphia. If you search right now in YouTube for Philadelphia, you will know what those people did to the American people. They destroyed them. Those are the junkie who spread hashish, who want marijuana to be legal, and they force it everywhere. They want drugs to be legal everywhere. They want people to be confused about their gender. They want even a child to see a man exposing his penis in front of him or in front of her. They want the freedom for everything except your mouth, unless you agree with them. They want people naked in the street. They want people to have no ethic. They want drugs running everywhere. They want the gangs to cross the borders and to have a free, open borders so the cartel can take over America. But don't ever dare to speak against it. The second you speak against it, you are a hate monger. You have a phobia. You are ugly. You are disgusting. You know, when they speak about democracy, democracy means everybody can speak. Everybody. The one you agree with and the one you don't agree with. In the democracy of the Democrat, and this is the irony, they call themselves Democrat, only them they can speak. Anyone else is a terrorist, is a hate monger, is filthy, is disgusting, is having zero ethic. Those people are laughable. We laugh at you. And you know, I really feel disgusting from anyone who follow celebrity. You see, this guy Elon Musk, at least he is doing things for the world. I mean, how we can compare what those people accomplish for any human being? Those who you call them celebrity, what they did to you? Did they make your life better? Did they share their wealth with you? At least this Musk, he is getting so rich, but he is helping the poor. He is giving free internet for people who have and never will have internet. He is giving his satellite service for the Ukrainian for free. He don't have to. The government of USA did not do it. The European Union did not do it. One guy he did. My friends, we should not follow anyone people call him celebrity. You see, even when I write my books, I don't say who I am. I don't put a picture there because I hate fame. Fame is not me. Fame is disgusting. Fame take your humanity from you because you think you are better than everybody. When a human being, he become more and more famous, more and more known, and then more people, they show interest in what he do or what he say. They bend for sure with their brain. The stupid ones, they follow people like this. And then when you become, or you think, you fool yourself, you think you are important. That is the moment you are dead. You are important only if people loves you. And what is important in that importance is love of people. You are important only if you can change the life of somebody to something really good. That person, he loves you. But you don't think of yourself to be important. The more we get greedy, the more we get ugly. And now those people, they are trying to drive a crowd of foolish people with them. I'm leaving, let us go. But nobody suspended their account. Nobody did anything to them. Nobody, nothing. The guy did not even take the yard. Human being is foolish. He is like an insect sometimes. You know, when you put too much, if you watch those, I don't watch music. I know I hate YouTube actually when it's keep suggesting for me music, which I don't even watch. But if you ask yourself, there is something called the music today. There's nothing but women wearing panties. And then the same people, they say to you, the same people who wear panties, almost naked, they say they are against sexist. Like, I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly. Like against using the women. But who is using the women? It's you. Can't you make a song without being naked? Without showing your ass? Can we have even one single song where people are dressed up, saying decent words? Can we see one single movie without porn? So they speak too much of ethic. But their ethic is zero. Once, one of you sent me an article. A very smart one of those celebrity, she wrote an article, I forgot her name. She's advising women to grow underarm hair. Why? Because that will make her equal to men. Hey, women, I want to get married and I'm looking for a woman. She have a lot of hair under her arm because I want her to feel that she is equal to me. She look like a chimpanzee. I mean, this is philosophy, by the way. I mean, those people are so deep. Look, think about it. How and what make the women not equal to the man? How we can make her equal? It's not like giving her the same salary. It's not giving her the same job, the same right to vote. She can be a president. No, no, no. You need to grow a mustache. Another article. I mean, you guys will go crazy if you see those articles. Those people are weird. The article saying that if a woman, those like panty have like I don't know what they call them, like one line, almost you don't see anything in the back. So if you wear those panties, that will give you strength during the day, and you will be more successful. Look at this. I never thought that the panty you wear have to do with the strength you do. Your character will be strong. Your personality, you can stand up for anyone if you wear those panties. What the heck? Now, since I did read that article, I can search for it. But I don't want to show you panties. I spent the first half hour looking at the panty. Studying it, because like, this is deep. I'm trying to know, like, what is the secret? Like, I know, like the Lord of the Ring, he wore a ring, he controlled the world, Solomon, but a panty, wear a panty, magic. So, a panty is behind the strength of women. And there is many foolish people, they believe those articles. Come on, a dish of shish kebab can do it? Yeah, I know. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Oh, no, maybe I should not find it because there's many of you are under the age here. Most of you are not even 90. Hold on. I forgot the name of the title. Let me try to find the first one. Hair under arm. I don't know what the title, I forgot. Make women equal to men. Let us see if I can find something. Apparently female equivalent code ambits for August now require women not to shave their ambits for a month. What the heck? Okay, of ambit hair photo consist CNN. Why we crossed out by women with ambit hair? Guys, if you see the title I'm seeing, you will go crazy. I mean, look what I searched for and look what I'm finding. Unbelievable. You know what I'm going... What the heck is that? Look at the serious topic, bruh. Why do feminists not shave their ambits? Is growing ambit hair normal for girls? Does gambit, like what the heck? Chinese feminist show of ambit hair photo contest. Why are we crossed out by women with ambit hair? Ambit hair is single sex because it grows during puberty. Why feminist does not? Okay, you know what? Forget about the topic. This is too much hair. Oh boy. Somebody saying, CP, sound like you like women panties. My friend, shouldn't I like the women first so I get one before I get the panty? What a panty would do for you, unless you are one of them. Oh boy. Anyway, so I find them laughable. You see, I joined Twitter, and it's just another forum to communicate with people. But it's not really important for me. The important for me is I make my statement, people receive it, people learn, people agree, people disagree. This is their business. But those people are really stupid and really awkward In one hand, they speak of a freedom of speech, they claim. In the other hand, they want to shut up your mouth. Anyone have any comment? Anyone? Anything? Shalom, shalom. Well, I'm so glad that this, I hope this Elon Musk, he will buy later Google, will buy Facebook, you know, as long he is like being fair, I don't care, you know, he's better than them for sure, right? Have you seen the Mount Athos documentary? No, my friend, I don't really have too much time. Anyone? We need to find a wife for CP. Okay, well, you know, I'm going to contact one of them. Which one? Let us see which one is the smartest. Tia Lawani? Who is Tia Lawani? Okay, hold on. I see pictures here of people I did not see in the comment here. They are saying those people are leaving, but I did not see the picture of that woman. They are cheating. Look at this. Here they have pictures. Look at it. They have pictures of people they did not show their tweet. Who is the first one? Is that the first one? Tia Liwani? Looney? Where is, they did not show us Tia. They start with Shonda. Oh boy. Shalom, my long lost cousin. Your cousin is lost? You remind me of my cousin. He went to the movie and then we came back and we asked him, how was the movie, man? He said, hey, Hiskit. Hey, shut up. By the time I finished saying Assalamu alaikum, shaking hands, the movie was over. And those are the Democrat. They are shaking hands, leaving because they did not like the movie of Elon Musk before they watch it. They hate his movie. Did you watch the movie yet? No. We do not need to watch the movie. We hate him. We hate him. We hate him. Hey, you are from Phoenix? Okay, you know what? I was in Phoenix many years ago. Hey, thank you, Dana, for the hello. I was in Phoenix many years ago, but the Phoenix I was in, it was a Funny X. Funny X is not the same as the one in Arizona. Funny X is all of those, because all of them, they are X. If you ask those people, how many husbands and wives you have in your life? X number 1, X number 2, X number 3, X number 4, X number 7, X number 10, X number 20, X number 25, X number 25, 6, 27, 28, 29. You know what? They have too many X. They X everybody. Because they are so good. They are so good, decent people. They keep moving around in Phoenix. Not Phoenix, Arizona. They are Funny X, you know? How many X you have? If we ask them honestly, if we ask those people how many X you have, imagine if they put in Twitter the names of the X. I think Twitter will not be enough to write the names. X. Oh boy. Don't go there. All right. I hope I'm not hurting your feeling with my joke. You know, this is how, you know, when I was born in Phoenix, my mother, she told me, son, because I used to speak when I was like 1 day old. You know, this is a true story right there. So like when I was born, she, you know, my mother, she's Chinese in case you don't know. So she said to me, do you like to eat noodles or rice? I said to myself, oh boy, I'm born in the wrong family. So I went to Twitter and I searched about my ancestors. And I found that my ancestors, they eat noodles and rice. And then I decided to be adopted by a celebrity. So I went to Twitter and I asked one celebrity, her name is Oprah Kabuchi, something like that. Oprah or Ovra, I'm not sure really. I said, okay, Oprah, I need to be adopted. She said, okay, I will, as soon I get off my ex, I will adopt you. And she thought I'm like 20 years old or something. Then, you know, my parents, they sent me by the mail, you know, to Oprah. She opened the box, she found me, she said, what the heck is that? So, you know, she said, I'm not going to adopt this guy. So she gave me to other celebrity. The other celebrity, and I'm trying to remember the name. Her celebrity, what his name was. Yeah, now I remember. No, I forgot. What his name. Yeah, anyway, like, you know, like, from like they deliver me to celebrity, and the celebrity give me to other celebrity, and then other celebrity, and they keep doing that until I became like 30, you know? And this is why, like, I grow up in between celebrity. True Asian eat only rice and noodles. Who said that? They eat kimchi too. Hello? And they eat balut. What are you talking about? Don't spread rumors. You know? You know, once I was in the beach in the Philippines, and the beach is empty. I wake up like 5 a.m. in the morning, so I go in the beach when it's empty. And there's a guy, he stand behind me. And the whole beach is empty. He stood behind me. He have a bicycle. He starts saying, balut, balut. What the heck with this guy? Balut. I said, what a morning, man. What a morning. Balut. I look at him. I said, hey, buddy, obviously balut is not here. Stop shouting. He said, who's balut, sir? I'm selling balut. Do you want balut, sir? Anyway, and by the way, the celebrity, they would love balut. Okay? Yeah. All those people, by the way, they love to go to Thailand's country like Thailand's, right? In Thailand now, and I don't know if you heard the news, they allow marijuana to be in the street. Can you believe it? So now in Thailand, they have legal drugs, prostitution, drinking, and now all the weirdo in the world, they will come to Thailand. It's going to be a wonderful country. Oh boy. CP, Saramo, Maraca, Rasido, Naganatuk. Well, I don't know, you know, about this issue, the one you are saying. I think I'm going to consult with Joe Biden about it, especially about, like, you know, the Meraki Rasido, okay? Yeah, you know, when I go to Indonesia, I will explain to you the rest of it. I have no idea what he's saying. He's saying my voice is beautiful. Oh man, you should hear my fart. That even more. Focus on what I say, not in my voice, my friend. The prophet, when he fought, it was like an astronomy of symphony, like Shakespeare, like Beethoven, like the prophet is farting so beautiful. His poo smells so good, like a musk. Hey, by the way, Elon Musk, now we know what is the connection between you and Muhammad. Oh boy. Anyway, shall we finish for today? Actually, my voice is tired, really. I spoke for many hours, and I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm getting cold. I don't get sick so easy, but there is something not comfortable. Fortasaron? Yeah, okay, Shawan, no problem. Fortasaron. Anyway, you see, like, if you are, there's many teachers we see in our life, right? You go to school, you see teachers, they are boring, they will make you snore, sleep. Doesn't matter how important the topic, because the teacher is boring. So a teacher who have, let us say, a gift and skills and intelligence, he can make all things work together. Deliver the message, teach the students, and make it fun for him and for them. Isn't it really, this is good? Imagine, you sit and you are listening to someone is so boring. Actually, the best way to know how a person is, let us say, even if you want to like get married from somebody, be a friend of somebody, I mean, anything will be like something private, special. If you sit with that person and you get bored after 15, 20 minutes, this person cannot be your future wife or husband. Because if you get bored with this person after 15, 20 minutes, how you will live with this person for 20 years? Or forever, we don't know. So, being able to enjoy a speech of somebody, and I say enjoy, I mean enjoy, in every way, every mean. Like, sometimes a voice of a person cannot be comfortable for you. Comfortable. Yes, it's true. There's some voices are not comfortable. Voice, I don't want to speak like someone like those guru, but it's true that voice is an energy. And there's energy which is comfortable, it's coming from good heart, and there's energy which is evil or make you feel not good, not safe, not home. So if you can get all of this together, God bless you. And good for you. When you die, they will go and find a new partner. Why not? See, my friend, a person who is not selfish, he will not mind, even if he have a woman, he love her to death, to go and find a new partner after he die. Why you want the woman to die with you? If she decide not to go with somebody, then this is her choice. But it doesn't make a woman a bad woman if after you die she find a partner. She did not die yet. Only selfish people will be upset if his wife who live after him, and this will happen in the future, if she find another partner. Why you want to die? Why you want her to die with you? For sure, there's many women, they will never marry after their husband when he die, but, well, you know, why not? Why she have to stay home lonely, alone? What that will help the dead man? Nothing. She is not a cheating, my friend. She is not cheating. Human is a human, and don't request what is any human. Unless she is very strong, she don't need a partner, she do not need a husband, etc. But for sure, a woman, she go and get married a week after her husband die, obviously this woman, she is really weird. But, you know, a woman, she waited a year, 2 years, 3 years, and then maybe even more. Why not? My videos are ASMR. By the way, what this word ASMR mean? ASMR. Always I see it in YouTube. ASMR. I don't know what does that mean. I'm not sure what that means. ASMR? MR? What is that? All right. So Star City, you are saying you are dead already and your wife, she married after you? What do you mean this would happen exactly? Asmar, you don't want to know? What does that mean? Why I don't want to know? Is that like a dirty thing? I don't know what does that mean. Anyway, let us change these pictures in front of us so nobody will vomit. Atomos, sorcery, merdine, response. So now you explain it to me. I'm more dizzy now. What autonomous, sensory mean? Merdine, response. This is alone. Hold on. I need to. Thank you, the old one, for explanation. But now I'm more dizzy. Let me see. What does that mean? What autonomous, sorcery, meridian is a tingling sensation that usually began on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. Oof, 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 oof. All of this is me? Wait until you see how I look like. Then your scalp will lose hair. Your eyes will lose vision. Your feet will be hitting your ass to run. Oh boy. Always I make fun of myself, so don't be upset. You know, people are sensitive, by the way, right? If you make fun of them, they get so upset. Me, myself, I find it really nice to make fun of myself. Why not? You see, if you are a confident person, if you have the personality who nobody can take you down, nobody can make you feel bad, I will make fun of myself until the coming century. Because who care what people think? Who care how people see you? What is important is how you feel about yourself and if you are doing the right thing or not. How people see me, how people judge me, how people, you know, whatever they want. The important is, am I in the right place or not? My mood is good today. Why my mood yesterday was bad? Looks are not everything. This is why you females, you spend 10 hours at the front of the mirror. I'm really convinced now. Hey, ladies, don't debate me, you will lose. You cannot win with me. If I debate myself, I will lose too. I'm letting you know. So when women, she say, Look is not everything. I mean, look who is talking. Unbelievable. I have to agree now. Hey, are you okay? Okay. Only 10 minutes, I will be ready. Okay. 10 hours after, she's still in front of the mirror. Oh boy. And what they say to you? Look is not important, okay? We women, we don't care for look. We don't. No. We care for the quality. CP had a sneakers this evening. What the heck does that mean? Is that a problem? Actually, I hate to wear shoes. Like, you know, those shoes they wear them for suit. I hate to wear suits. If you want to kill me, if you want to punish me, force me to wear a suit with a tie. Immediately, I will feel like a donkey. You know, like a donkey have a leash. I don't know how in the world men they can handle those suits. I don't feel comfortable in them. I don't feel like unbelievable. I don't know who's the one who designed those clothes. Oh boy. Okay. Women, they spend the majority of their life in the bathroom. No, now we know why men are not making babies. Where is your wife? She's in the bathroom. Well, she was in the bathroom last year. Well, until now, she's still there. Actually, you go in the airport. The only empty bathroom is the male bathroom. The female bathroom, there's a long line. I mean, what's going on? Honestly, what's going on exactly? Why the line is so long? I mean, why it's taking a century? You will miss your airplane, lady. You go in the airport. You know, in Singapore, man, I wanted to go to the bathroom. Actually, I had, you know, the people, they accompany me to the airport. And then I asked them to leave immediately. I was shy to tell them, you know, I need to go to the bathroom. Immediately. And then, and I went to the first bathroom. I opened the door. You know, I was shocked. I saw a bathroom. It's a hole in the ground. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's like, it's a hole in the ground, literally, you know? I'm not going to, what is that? So I opened the second door, a hole in the ground. Like, what the heck is that? I opened the third bathroom, a hole in the ground. And man, I cannot take it no more. What a movie. Oh boy. And then I went in the front of the bathroom and I saw a policeman. I asked him, where is the bathroom? He pointed his finger about the bathroom I just came in from. You know, he look at me, maybe this guy's crazy. He just came out. I mean, I just came out from the bathroom and he is coming to the bathroom. And I said to him, where is the bathroom? He said, you just left the bathroom. I said, not this one. Oh boy. I don't know. Guys, do you know what I'm talking about? What kind of bathroom? Let me search it for it. I never thought, I mean, this is supposedly Singapore, and you will find something really good. Okay, hold on. Singapore. Airport bathroom, hold on. Maybe we can get lucky and find you the treasure. Oh boy. Yeah, anyway, later I found the good ones. You know, they were clean. Oh, here we go. But this is not exactly the one in the airport. The airport was really even way more ugly. This is like this is a high-tech one. compared to the ones I saw in the airport. So this is how it looked like, but not exactly. This is not the airport one. Yeah, here we go, like this, like this one here, like this one here. Really ugly, really ugly. You know, look weird. Anyway, it look like in this areas there people use it this way. Yeah, I just left the bathroom and I asked the policeman, where's the bathroom? I'm sure he said in his head, this guy, he must be weird. Like, where are you from? I said, from the Middle East. He said, oh, okay. You are in the Middle East? Yeah, well, I'm not in the Middle East, and we don't have hole in the ground as you think. No, maybe not every house, maybe some houses. Yeah, we don't. Depends where you live. Yeah, it was very weird. Let us take off this ugly picture from the screen. Otherwise, people will start doing poo-poo now. Yeah. Well, it was a nice trip to Singapore. I mean, people there, the people I met there, they are very wonderful people, really. But the country itself is very complicated. It's not really. Maybe I should publish some videos I took in Singapore. And I published a video, if you remember. I was in those towers. It's in my channel. The shape looked like the Hajar al-Aswad. Yeah, you are right. You go? Did you go there? Look, Lisa, she is not following my channel. My admin, she is not watching my videos. I watch a video. I posted a video there. How come you do not know? CP, who do you look like? Well, I don't know. Criminal, mafia, gang, you name it. Just use your ugly imagination. Oh, you see that? All right. Thank you, Humble. I apologize, by the way, for those who say hi, CP, etc. Sometime I don't see your text, and mostly I don't see it anyway. But I'm not ignoring you. But thank you very much for saying hello. You went to the garden by the bay? Not at night? Oh, at night, actually, you know what? When I was in Singapore, I told them not to open the garden at night no more. The reason I found when I was there, you know, because, you know, I like to do research, all right? I found that there is mosquitoes at night. So I called the authority there, and I told the president, she is a Muslim, by the way, and I told her there's a kuffar mosquito in the garden. Kuffar. Najis. So the Muslim president, she said, you know, we are not going to allow people to go there no more. So what happened now, they closed the garden so I can go only me alone. So nobody is there anymore. Thanks to my intelligence. I go alone, I take my hummus, I take my baklava, I take my coffee, I sit in the garden, I enjoy my time, and nobody is allowed. And I told them, the president, she allowed me to get in because I'm doing more research about those mosquitoes. Okay? So, you know, like, by the way, it's true story. Yeah. Have you ever been to Australia? Well, Bill, I want to go to Australia, but then I heard about the spiders there. I mean, you people in Australia, you have a very friendly spiders. So if the spiders like this, what about women? I'm really scared. I mean, if a spider can kill you, what women can do in there, huh? I mean, think about it. Little spider can kill you in Australia. A woman, she is 5 or 6 foot tall. What she can do? So look like Australia is something really dangerous. So I wanted to go, and then I changed my spider. Have you been to Switzerland? Switzerland. I went to Swiss, but I did not see the land there, you know. I don't remember really. Did you watch the Formula 1 race? Oh yeah, actually I was doing the race. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? It was my car. I don't know if you were watching it. It was my first car, the one who did not start the engine, if you remember. Like, you know, why? Because somebody was jealous from me. They put, and for sure it was women. Why? Because the police, they investigate, and they found a lot of lipstick on the engine. The engine did not start. So there's some women who they are against me, obviously. They, like at night maybe, or etc. They came and they put a lot of lipstick in the engine. And when I tried to turn on the engine, the smoke was coming like red. Everybody behind me, his face was full of red stick. True story, by the way. So anyway, like this is, and then I won the election. I won the race by, like I was the only car in the race ever there in Singapore who run by lipstick, and they, for them, they did not know that this is somebody trying to stop me. They thought it's a new technology. Like instead of using gas, you know, like you run the car by lipstick. So they were like amazing, you know, like even all of them, like scientists, journalists, you know, Democrat, Joe Biden, they call me, they says, man, you will save the world. We are going to go lipstick, no green, no more. True story. Formula 1. This is one of the most stupid things people, they really like to watch. You see, those Formula 1s is nothing but the pure evil money. And they shut down the whole downtown. If you live there, you feel like you are in jail. Honestly, you go in the road, you have long lines, miles and miles of bars, steel bars. All of this to do race in a small city which is already crowded, just for the sake of money. It's ugly, it's noisy, will make the city more polluted. But what you can say, you know, do you watch UFC? No, I don't watch UFC. Why I want to watch UFC? I think UFC is like those who fight, right? Why I want to watch it? Just go and do it. Watch it. By the way, people of Singapore, they took me to the zoo. I felt like a kid again, you know. I never went in the zoo, but I could not say no. They took me to the zoo, and I felt really weird. Like usually I go do hunting in the desert, stay there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and now I'm like a kid taking picture of a deer. Whew, that's deep. And there's a guy who is the tour guy. He said to us, listen to the sound of the animals. And he never stopped talking, the idiot. I mean, how we will listen to them? He's using microphone. Listen, we are now in the middle of the jungle. Listen to the sound of the animals. And they start playing speaker sound of the animals. I mean, can you believe? They have recorded voices in their tape for the voice of the animals. We did not hear. Oh boy. Anyway, if you were sitting next to me, you would die laughing. Oh boy. Never sit next to me if you are going to a place. You will be sorry. Will you talk with my Indonesian Muslim again? With any Indonesian English? I don't know. You have to bring them to me. I cannot talk to people if they are not coming here. I cannot force people to talk to me. Invite, you know. لماذا ليس لديك كتاب باللغة العربية؟ لأنني لا أتكلم اللغة العربية يا هذا. عليك بالفول. So our friend here is asking why you don't have a book in Arabic language. Because I felt that's, you know, people who speak Arabic, they have already the access for all Islamic source. And there is many ex-Muslims in Arabic, even TV programs are exposing Islam in Arabic. So I don't feel it's necessary, as it is necessary, to go in English. You see, if you speak Arabic, you do not need really too much help to discover that Islam is really stupid. If you go and check all the resources we have in English or other languages, you will see how much they lie. And this is something we struggle with every day when we try to find any decent translation for the Quran or translation for anything. Like you will see Ibn Kathir in Arabic is 20 times bigger as size from Ibn Kathir book in English. Why? Because they deleted all ugly, stupid things from their books. Do you speak any Aramaic, Assyrian, basic, or advanced? No, I cannot claim to speak, but I know a little, you know. But I don't speak, no. Have you been to Belgium? No, but I used to have too many of their guns. I like guns made in Belgium. They are good guns. Actually, I might go to Europe, you know, sometime. I don't know when. I always receive invitation from people to go, but I prefer not to go to a place unless I have something important to do, not just to go for, you know, vacation. I never been in Egypt. Be bold, brother. Love it. Okay, are you saying be bold like mean speak bold, or be bold like Sam Shamoun? Oh boy. Have you been to Japan? Yeah, I've been to Japan. I've been to Japan, China, Singapore, Korea, Philippines, Thailand. Where else? This is in Asia. Ukraine, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece. I mean, many, Germany, you know. Yeah. Did you meet any Jehovah's Witnesses in Singapore? No, you know, it was, you know, like, I did not really see, I did not get a chance. I think there is. I'm sure there is. I don't remember. Did I see anybody? I don't remember really. Yeah. Will you ever come to visit Antarctica? Well, my friend Rick, let me see first where Antarctica is, because forgive my ignorance, I don't know where is that. I heard that name before, but oh man, this is in the cold. This is where? Is that in the North Pole? Antarctica, southernmost continent of the site of the South Pole. South Pole. Oh boy. Well, I don't know. I think it's a way, way long to go. You live there now? That is a long journey. Why don't you visit India? You know, you see, I prefer, there's a, I don't know if you know, in India they have a law that if you speak against Prophet Muhammad, you go to jail. Do you know that? So India is not really a free country no more. You know, the Indian government, they are being so hypocrite, and they are, you know, being stupid at the same time. I don't like to go to places I cannot be me. Yeah, well, every place have its beauty. It's cold, yes, this place is cold, but you can imagine the beauty there too, right? I'm sure it's very beautiful. But the question is, are you a person who can handle the cold? For me, I can, even though it's extreme. And you know, if you are going to visit, you are not going to stay and live there for long. But I'm sure this area is so beautiful, you know, and I'm sure that there is many opportunity for hunting and fishing there. Look at this beauty, you know. Very beautiful. Those places, you know, if you go hunting or you go fishing, you will get really the great food. Food is not polluted, natural, healthy. Yeah. Did you visit Israel? I will never go to Israel. In Israel, until now, those, you know, the stupid government of Israel, until now, they allow the mosque to shout, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Can't you shut them up? I mean, you are in a civil state. Is that civil that somebody have a 20,000 microphone running every 20 minutes? If I'm in charge in Israel, I will make a law for everybody. Nobody can make noise. Christian, Jews, nobody. Do you want to pray? Pray. Antarctica is a desert? What do you mean it's a desert? I just searched for Antarctica and that's what I found. Snow? Maybe you mean a snow desert. How that is going to make it a desert for you? No one can do anything to the Muslims? No, there's many countries they forbid those things. Even Muslim countries. As an example, I think in Kazakhstan, they forbid even the Quran. I forgot which country. Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, I forgot really. They forgot the Quran is forbidden. It's a book of terrorism. I don't know, I search here Antarctica in the search engine of Google, and this is what it shows me. It doesn't show me desert. It shows me ice and snow and water. Maybe there's a confusing name or confusion about the name, I don't know. Actually, in the last less than 48 hours, there is many terrorist attack in Israel. And until now, the Israeli, they did not learn the lesson that those terrorists, they will never stop being terrorists. They will never. They have coward leader. You know, the country cannot be strong country until you have a real leader. Have you been to Malaysia? No, I never been. I was almost there actually, because in Singapore, I think you take a bus and you will be there, you know, short trip. Is the coldest place in the earth? I think the coldest place in the earth is the bedroom of Joe Biden. What do we have here? It will take him half hour to take off his suit. All right. Joe bite me. Yeah, actually, I'm the one who gave him this name, by the way. Joe bite me. But look at this picture, how beautiful it is. Very weird, isn't it? What is that? Is that a Photoshop? That is something. Are you guys going to spend the day asking me where you want to go, or what to go? You know, what's wrong with you? Come on. Leave Britney alone. Visit Hong Kong? Well, you know, to be honest with you, originally I'm Hong Kongian. You know, like, you know, when I was born long time ago in Hong Kongian, from Hong Kongian family. And the reason, like, you know, the reason it's called Hong Kong, it's because of me, you know. So like I was hanging around, and you know, I was very young, so they lost me there. My parents, they were looking for me, and they were like, "Where are you hanging? Where are you hanging?" You know, I was saying to them, "I was hanging here," you know, hung. Okay. So like since then they were says since he was hung and gone, you know, Hong Kong, you know. Yeah, so like, you know, because the language differences, so as things. You think this is a true story, don't you? It's Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 00200711. Oh boy. Look at the ice. Look at this. This guy, he is making a table from ice. But isn't it this alcohol should be like the bottle should be broken? Oh boy. You love Hong Kong? I know. You see, there's some places I'm not glad to live in there, because you see, there are some cities or some places they appear to be amazing, but if you are living there, it's, you know, it's going to be scary because it's very expensive. The property prices is so expensive. You will see a family with a wife and husband and maybe 2 or 3 kids living in a room is not even in the size of a bathroom, you know. So it's not a pleasant place. Maybe for the rich ones. You see those people in the state, in American people, they don't really appreciate what they have until they see other countries. Like here in the state, everybody have a big yard almost, unless you live in an apartment. But a huge number of Americans, they have big yard, front yard, backyard, big space. You go to other countries, you know, like in Korea, a small tiny apartment is like $1 million. Very small. Yeah, it's very, very troubling. Hong Kong, Taiwan. Life is not really, is not easy there. But people, you know, like they see the outside, because yeah, how you see it from maybe videos or etc. Why do you never talk about persecution of Christians in Egypt? We do, but you see, we prefer not to sit and cry. We prefer to do something. Because you talk about, you know, and just to let you know about the persecution of Egypt. The Egyptian Christians, they cry very much abroad for help to, you know, to give them rights. Then one day the American, they decide to speak to the Egyptian government about it. Can you believe it that the church in Egypt, they deny that there is any persecution against the Christian in Egypt? So my friend, you have a problem inside. You have a big problem that your people inside Egypt, they are being so coward, and your church leaders are being so stupid and double standard. When they try to do something, you say, oh, we are Christian, we are real Egyptian, we don't need foreigners to be involved between us. This is what the church did. Hypocrite, liars, cowards. What the Muslim women they get in heaven? Well, she will be in the bed with a husband, supposedly. She will be one of many concubine. That's it. She will have sex from time to time. Because, you know, it's going to take, I think, about, if you calculate the numbers, it's going to take a couple of thousand of years before she get her turn again to have sex. If you remember the Muslim guy, when he have orgasm, he will have orgasm for 70 years. 70 years. You see, I notice that now we have less people coming because we are not showing those celebrity. So let us put their picture in the screen so we get more Democrat. Here we go. Concubine, cucumber, concubine, okay. I mean, English sometimes is really weird. Concubine. What the heck is that? Why we don't make it Kanko? Huh? Make it, I mean, why concubine? Like, what the heck is that? Kanko, that's it. Kanko is more than enough. Let us change the language. Let us fix it. All right. Somebody called the dictionary department. Tell them to change the concubine to Kanko. You know, and the cucumber. Like cucumber. What cumber have to do with the Q? Cucumber. What the heck is that? I mean, English is fun, by the way, but the second you start speaking of vegetables, like vegetables, like it's a train. Do we need to say vegetables? And you know, a Middle Eastern person like me is trying to learn English. So ice cream. Is it I'm screaming or ice cream? Is it ice cream? Oh boy. Okay, you want soup or soap? Soup, soap. Huh. And you know, when you are like learning, you get confused. You say, can I have, like you are sitting at the table with people you are eating. So you say to them, can I have some soap? Well, in the bathroom. Yeah. Oh boy. But you know, the best thing about you do not know English is sometimes you can have fun with it. I remember first time I was doing my master degree, so I came to the school and I like already the school started, so I was a little bit late. I attended the class, and the teacher at the end of the class, he said to me, the professor, he said, you have to attend a group. You know, here we do group study, so join a group. There's a girl next to me. I don't know anyone yet there. So I said to her, can I be with you? This smart girl, she just heard the teacher saying to me, you should join a group. But she's so stupid, she thought I'm saying I want to be with her, like a boyfriend. So she said, oh, no, I'm lesbian. I said, oh, okay, nice to meet you, you know. So I said, can I be with you? She said, no, oh, no, I'm lesbian. Said, oh, okay, nice to meet you. So second day, I was going to the cafeteria in the morning. I saw her at the end of the hall in the university. He said, hey, lesbian, how are you? She ran to me. Why you are saying that? Why you scream like that? I said, what's wrong? She said, why you are saying, hi, lesbian? I said, this is your name? She said, what? Are you kidding me? I said, well, yesterday I said, I want to be with you. You said, by the way, I'm lesbian. I said, oh, okay, nice to meet you. I said, just leave me alone. Don't talk to me anymore, okay? Yeah, by the way, she's lesbian, okay. Well, oh boy. I'm telling you, don't sit next to me. And you know, the funny is, why she get upset? I mean, are you proud about it or not? Why you're upset? Anyway, what you can say? I wonder what her pronouns, what does that mean? Another bonita. No, I do them on purpose, you know. The bonita one, it was, I don't know really what bonita mean, but this one, it was like, it's done like deliberately. But it was very stupid of her. I mean, isn't it obvious? The teacher, he just told me, the professor, you need to join a group. And she is sitting next to me. So why she is being dumb? Kipoli rice and Mendi rice, which one your country food? Because I cook both of them. Well, I don't like to eat too much rice. I like, you know, I will tell you this is a true story. Do you know why rice is called rice? It's because of us, the American. In the time of George Bush, he had a foreign minister. Her name is Condoleezza Rice. So when she went to Indonesia, they met with her Indonesia did not know what rice at that time, you know. This is a long time ago, like 10 centuries. So Condoleezza Rice, she went there and they asked her, what do you like to eat? All right. And she said, isn't it obvious? Don't you see what is my last name? So they went in the American dictionary and they looked for it and they found that it's called rice. So since then, the Indonesian people and all people in Asia, they call it rice. So, like, you know, we are the one behind the rice in Asia. This is a true story. Any objection? Condoleezza Rice. Oh boy. Why her name is not Condoleezza Hummus? Orange, orange. All right, my friend from California, welcome. Do you think people who join here first time, they think I'm serious and what I'm saying? I think some they will do, don't they? You know, I notice actually most of Asian rice is sticky, and I don't like sticky rice. I hate it. When I cook rice, I make it like every one of them, every individual rice is separated. I'm a very good cook, by the way. How many concubine Muhammad you have? Nobody knows. Do you know I'm serious? Oh, okay. That is even more horrible. Who was here first time? Do you have any people here first time? Thank you, Davey. Thank you. No, I know how to cook very well, actually. I'm a very good cook. I always make my yogurt by myself. And today I made yogurt, actually. I don't buy yogurt from the store because their yogurt doesn't taste the way I like it. Why you left your country? Well, because I like to be free. This is number one reason. And the freedom is priceless. If I am still in the Middle East, I will not be able to say a word of what I'm saying now. Don't you think it's worth it? Any Molokika? What is Molokika? That name making me dizzy. Yeah, actually, I like Thai food. Thai food is really good. I mean, I think the best food in Asia is Thai food, you know. But for sure, not all of it. There's some Thai food is disgusting, like insect. You know, they have insect cockroaches, weird stuff. Cereal and milk, I never eat those kind of food. I don't even drink milk. I only eat yogurt when it's come to milk. I don't eat those things, cereal and those stuff, never, you know. Anyway. Morning, my brother. Thank you, BMB. My Happy Meal box, everyone is wearing hijab. They not fight for the cause of Allah. You feel me? Cause to be honest with you, my friend, I have no idea what do you mean. How did you start your ministry and when? Well, you know, after I came to the state, internet was something new. And at that time, we have a dial-up internet. I don't know if you know what does that mean. I don't know how old are you. So it was very slow, very horrible. Sometime when you dial up the modem, the modem stuck. It's like you call, you have to use a phone, you know. There's a phone number, your modem will call, and password, and the internet is so slow. Horrible. So when I went on the internet, I found that the Muslims, they are really flooding the internet. And I found that there is a lot of naive Western people who have no idea what Islam is. Muslims are able to convert them to Islam. And this is why I decided to start what I'm doing. Peter is giving you other Peter is giving you more straightforward answer. Black coffee or with milk? I just told you I don't drink milk. I never drink milk. I make yogurt only or ate cheese, but milk no. Do you think Erdogan, he may hit Greece during the election? You know, Erdogan is just a dog. He barks a lot. He can hit small, tiny country because, like Armenia, because the filthy Putin allowed him and he was watching. You know, obviously, Putin is very filthy, man. You know, he's very trashy. He allowed the Turkish to attack Armenia because he want the Armenian, he want to force them to join the Russian Federation. He is trying his best to expand his empire. Anyway, regarding Greece, Greece is not an easy cookie, and it's part of European Union, so they are not by themselves alone. And, you know, maybe we're successful to attack Cyprus, but the Greek is a different story. So I don't think he would dare. Why did you get your degree in Islamic studies? Well, I'm studying the law, and when you study the law, you have to study Islam in the Middle East. So my purpose is to study the law, not really Islam. Why America gave up Christianity? That is not true. You know, actually, I think there's maybe the biggest religious group in compared to other countries is in the state. The Christians in the state are very massive and powerful. The only problem with the Christians in the state, they are not organized, especially when you speak about politics. This is why you see Joe Biden, he keeps saying, especially in election time, in God we trust. You see Obama when he go to election, and even though he's an atheist, according to the Democrat, but he's a Muslim, according to me, he's a Shia, he go and hold the Bible and he go to churches before the election because the Christian voice, very important. But if the Christian decide really to vote in a massive way, they can change everything. But sadly, you know, the Christians, they've been taught for a long, long time that a Christian person should stay away from politics. And this allow non-Christians, like atheists or Muslims. Muslims are still a small minority in the state, very small. It's like what happened in long time ago when the church forbid the Christians from doing banking business. So anyone who's a Christian, he's not allowed. So who is the one who can do it? Only Jewish, because they are not Christians. So here in the state, for a long time, the Christian, they were refraining from politics. And now I think things is changing. They noticed that this was wrong. I heard that the AC is in Israel. What is the AC? I'm not sure. Well, you can host my videos in Rumble, my friend. What about you open an account and you post my videos there? Help me. Did the Quran translation done yet? No. Well, I searched this Mohammed Ouz. I'm kind of confused about him because I discovered that his daughter, she is married to a Greek Orthodox man. So he's a Turkish and supposedly he's a Muslim. But I'm not sure how that works, because if he is really a kind of a real Muslim, he will never allow his daughter to marry a Greek Orthodox person. Actually, I saw them. The first time I heard about him, I searched the person, and then I was surprised to find that his daughter, she is married to a Greek Orthodox. I think his name is John something. And his daughter, they were celebrating Orthodox Easter. I saw pictures. So I cannot judge the man, but I don't like the idea. You see, here this is his church. This is Dr. Oz. I just found the picture. I don't know if you can see with me. This is his daughter getting married in Orthodox Church. Do you see it? So a real Muslim, he will never allow such a thing. This is a big, big, big no. I saw his daughter later posting pictures of her children and her family celebrating the Easter Orthodox. And all of us, we knew that a Muslim, he will never allow his daughter to marry a Christian unless he is not really a Muslim. So I cannot judge the man. For me, I'm against the idea because he's a Turkish. But after searching, doesn't make any sense. Yeah, his daughter, she is a Christian now. She is a Christian Orthodox, married to a Greek Orthodox, as you see, As Armenian citizen, you see, my friend, if you want people to do something for you, you have to give them a reason. This is politics. This is politics. And Armenians, sadly, they have always the wrong stand from many things. As an example, right now they are standing with Putin. So why you are against Turkey and Azerbaijan to kill your children, yet you support Putin to kill their children, the Ukrainian? There's a lot of double standard. And I believe the Armenian, they are making a huge mistake by depending on Russia. So now all your salvation is based on the hand of Russia. Nobody can help you. Russia is in control. What American can do to you? Nobody can do anything. You side with the Russian, the rest, they will wash their hands from you. As simple as that. And as you see, Putin, he is, he sold you out. Actually, today, as we speak, the Prime Minister of Armenia, he is in Moscow, and he was talking like a dog in front of Putin. It's make me really upset. He is forcing him to sign agreement with Azerbaijan, giving up the land of the Armenian. Not only that, he is forcing the Armenian to sign agreement with the Turkish. Dr. Oz is a Muslim. My friend, I mean, if he is really a Muslim, he will never allow his daughter to marry a Greek Orthodox man. If he's so, I mean, Turkey, full of Muslims supposedly, but who would practice Islam there? Go to Turkey. Maybe the party of Erdogan is the Muslim part of Turkey, but if you go to many places, Islam is a joke, you know. A lot of Turkish, when the mosque, they Allahu Akbar, they whistle. If you remember, even Erdogan, he spoke about it. Better Putin than Erdogan? Well, you know, better Putin than Erdogan, but both of them, they are evil. And you know, isn't it weird that Erdogan, he was able to build little tiny drone, and the smart Armenian people don't? What happened to the Armenian? You know, Armenians are very smart people. They are not a joke. Mechanic, engineers, doctors. So the war which happened lately, and the Armenian obviously lost because they depend on the others. You should never depend on somebody else to defend you. Never. Big mistake. You see, in the state here and where I live, we have a very, very great police department. You call, like, take few minutes, will be here right away. But doesn't mean I should not have my guns ready and my bullets ready. Police, they come to take pictures of you when you are dead. They come, they check, oh, this guy, he was shot properly, the guy was trying to steal his wallet. Or properly, this guy, oh, look, her clothes is off, so he was raping her. The police, usually, they come after you are dead, not before. So the Armenian, they trusted Putin, who have no dignity, obviously. He saw the Armenian, the same as he saw the Serbian before. And they were waiting for him to do something. He doing business with Turkey. You know, trust me, the Turkish will never dare even to get close to Armenia if Putin don't agree. All of us, we knew that. So don't blame the American, blame yourself. You need to change your strategy. You need to build your own weapon. You need to start bringing technology. And it's not about how big the army is, it's about how smart the army you have. Numbers doesn't count. It's not numbers that make you lose or win. It was the drone. I don't like the Armenian Prime Minister right now. And I don't know how in the world this guy, he's still in the office after all what happened. Why USA allowed to build a mosque? Why USA cannot stop building mosque? Why they want to stop that? Here, there's a freedom. In Saudi Arabia, there's no freedom. And it's not the American who can control that. American, you see, all countries, they have a business. It's a business. People, they think like American is a president, his concern is Christianity. Those like a Democrat, as an example, this is the last concern. And even when you have a Christian leader, a country is not running in direction of Bible. The country is running in direction of economy, business, war, peace, etc. So you think in a very limited way. You know, this is not what country is about. And we don't care if the Saudi allow building churches or not. We do not need it. We are in the internet everywhere. The internet destroyed the need of all those things. If there is Sharia law in California, no, there is no Sharia law anywhere in USA. Armenia to come back, Armenia will never come back as long as you have a donkeys as leaders. I mean, what's wrong with those Armenian? After this guy, he lost the war, he's still in the office. If he have little dignity, he should resign. So you need to change the army leaders, you need to change the engineers, the one who plan for the country, the one who is in charge of strategic studies. You need to send a student, you send them for a scholarship to study technology. I mean, a high school student now, they can make a drone. My friend, remember, a leader can build a country, a leader can destroy it. Even great empires, it's a leader who made them great, it's a leader who destroyed them. What do you think about the Persian will overcome against Islam? Well, how that will happen if the one who controls the army and the police is Islam? As long as the weapon is in the hand of the terrorist, then the against them, they can go on the street, they can strike, but still the one who have the guns, he can shoot. And they are massive in number, you know. There's hundreds of thousands of fighters of Hezbollah. So even if you put 30 million in the street, but yet there is 10,000 soldiers holding guns. The 10 soldiers, 10,000, they will win, especially if there's no democracy, they can shoot, kill. Then the 20, 30 million, they will run. Nothing will change. The only time a government can be changed if the governor or the one who's the leader is a dictator. Either the army join the crowd, or the crowd is armed, the same as the army. Which means a lot of blood will happen for the sake of freedom. But nothing will change in Iran, especially, Biden is so desperate to sign an agreement with them so he can lower the price of gas. Very simple. He is the one who needs them, he is desperate. Those Democrats are really stupid. We have all the gas we want here, yet he is so desperate. This is why the Saudi, they are giving their back to Biden, because he is sponsoring their enemy. The Saudi, they have big fear from Iran. Iran is going to eat them alive. You see, as soon as the Americans, they take their hands away from the Middle East, the Iranian, they will swallow all the Sunni Muslims countries. Nobody is a match to fight them. Egypt one day used to be Shia, and Egypt can change overnight to Shia. Hezbollah is opening centers all around, even in Venezuela. I mean, they have a huge plan to control the world. Hezbollah is massive now. They own banks in South Africa. They own banks in Africa. They own, not long time ago, they shut down a bank in Canada, was functioning for the last 20 years, owned by Hezbollah. Imagine. So the plan of the Shia, Iran, is massive. And the enemy is stupid. And I'm talking about the Muslim Sunni in this case. And the only thing is holding the Shia from taking over is the American. Have you been banned from visiting any country? I don't know. I will find out when I go. Actually, when I went to Singapore, they put my passport on the machine, and the machine made a red light beep. And second time beep, pop, 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 okay. And then the one is in the custom, he is a civilian, wearing civilian clothes. They called an officer, and the officer accompanied, and they asked me to sit down somewhere, and then they took my passport and took them like 20 minutes to check it out. But it didn't turn to be that they have a problem. They could not recognize my American passport. Anyway, never depend on other nations to defend you. You do that, you are a stupid fool. Literally. And that goes to individuals. Your home. If you depend on the police to protect you, you are just a stupid fool. If somebody right now, he attacked my house, right now as we speak, how long is going to take for the police to be here? By the time they arrive, I will be dead. But because I'm very well armed, the attacker, he will have a lot of fun. Self-defense strategy is the strategy of the smart people. Most of the world today is depending in the beast. Like all of Europe, their defense depend in America, not in European countries. You know, England have 80,000 soldiers. I mean, this is a joke. Hezbollah in Lebanon have 100,000 soldiers. So Hezbollah alone in Lebanon, is more than the British army. Which means the British army can't even control inside the country. If inside the country there's a trouble, 80,000 is nothing. Literally nothing, you know. Now you might say they have nukes, but those nukes are useless. You cannot use them. The nuke is the last resolution for anything. Those are useless. Those are like weapon you cannot touch, because the second you touch them, you are dead too. So you wait for others to defend you, and then the others, they never show up. I remember once I was with bunch, I was like young, you know. So there is somebody is coming to fight, you know. He want to fight us, all of us. We were like maybe, I don't know, 13, 14 kids. And then we looked from the other side of the street. There was like maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 coming to us. Like the guy who is, the one who is seeking revenge, he brought like 40 people with him. And I was in the front. I did not turn my back. But then suddenly I noticed that there is no sound. I'm talking, but nobody's answering. All the guys behind me, they left. I was just alone. And this is a great example how people, they can betray you and how they can leave you alone. You don't know them until it is too late. Let us see. I'm trying to read some comment. 80K highly capable soldiers with reserve soldiers. Yeah, still, this is not an army, my friend. You see, war will eat numbers very easy, especially when you have a long borders. What 80K? What are you talking about? This is nothing. This is totally nothing. Actually, I believe if Ukraine go in war with England, they will win. especially if the war stay for long. They don't even have enough weapon in those countries, like in England, because they relax too much, you know, because they, for the last 20 years after Soviet Union collapsed, they relax. That's it. There's no more Soviet Union. They never thought about Russia will do anything. Russia became a capitalism country, billionaires, businesses. They have a lot of business together. All the huge companies, like even Boeing, what is called Boeing, the airline company, all businesses, German companies, French company, Renault, Peugeot, BMW, Mercedes, all of them, they have manufactured in Russia. McDonald's opened there. I mean, that's it, Russia. And then this stupid Putin came, and he took them in surprise. And now they are terrified. Then what happened, it was a surprise. The Ukrainian army, which is supposedly not an army, did what nobody were expecting to happen. All of us, we expect the Ukrainian, they will lose the war in maybe a day, 2, 5 days. I mean, Putin, he sent his army in the first 3-4 days to Kyiv. That's it, he's there. The American, they asked the president to leave, right? So in the war, there is many things they count. One of them, how many people in the country is willing to fight, and how many of them they are trained, and how many of them they are willing to really fight, even to die, not just to fight. And then for sure, the weapon, the technology. The more smart the army, the more strong the army. And as you see these days, the most massive, crazy weapon is drones. Drones in the sea, drones in the air. Just 2 days ago, the Ukrainian, they destroyed 3 huge ships to Russia. How? By using toys. Water drones. They have bombs on them. They control them from far distance. I don't know if you saw the videos. So, Iran now, if a war happened between Israel and Iran, the balance is not good for Israel. It's not good at all. Because if they send in 1 hour, let us say, if I'm sure they are making a lot of drones. So if they send in 1 hour 10,000 drones, and the Israeli, with their massive defense system, they were able to take down 8,000 drones. That's mean 2,000 drones hit the target. That is a disaster. So the field of war is changing. The way of war is changing, and the smarter is the one who would win. You see, I don't know if you know that American army, soon they will have in the ground soldiers' machines, not a human. Like we used to see those things in the movies, right? But trust me, soon they will be in the ground. They are getting them ready. So the American, they will not do invasion using a human being. They will use machines. And I think maximum 10 years from now, the American, they will start the production of massive machine soldiers. So the war is not the same, you know. And now everybody discovered that the Russian army is a junkie army. You know, this Putin, he keep making show massive weapon, T-72, S-500, S-400. Until now, the Ukrainian airplanes are flying. They don't have the capability even to fight Ukraine. So how they can win against Russia, against USA? So this was a big bust to the reputation of Russia. This is why Putin now, he keeps speaking about his nuke, because he is scared. He's literally scared. His army is in a very bad shape. I saw many documentary. The videos are taken by Russian soldiers. Actually, today, I saw a video, 5,000 Russian soldiers, they switch side to fight beside Ukraine. Can you believe it? They are not giving them food. They are not giving them socks, shoes. They are treating them like dogs. They send them to die. So, and like, today I was talking to a friend about the dollar, and I said, well, as long America is the most dominant, powerful army, weapon, and then resource, America will be always the most powerful, and the dollar will be always powerful. Many people saying the dollar is dying, etc. This is just garbage. Actually, the dollar now is scary. I mean, even the euro is nothing in front of the dollar. So the future, this is why none of them can get rid of America. Nobody. I mean, the German, they cannot have security without them. The English, the French, all of them, they feel so tiny, so disabled in the front of USA. And as you see, one guy like Elon Musk now, one guy, he have a power of a country. I mean, this guy, his satellite are controlling the space, and this guy is trying to go to many other planets, and his investment is going to fly. I believe in the future this guy is going, not only he is now #1 rich person in the world, I think he is already #1 powerful person in the world, not only rich. And his money will grow so fast. Even now, for me, if you ask me, do you think buying this Twitter thing deal is good? I believe it's a waste of money, $40 billion. I mean, you make your own social issue, and the people will come. This guy, if you open an account anywhere, the people will follow him by tens of millions alone, just his account. The stock market everywhere in the world, the first thing they do in the morning or at night, they watch his tweet, what he say. He say one word, the stock market go up, down, in China, in Japan, in USA. So one person in USA is massive. Actually, one of the reasons the Ukrainians are winning is Elon Musk. He is giving them the GPS connection, he's giving them the internet, he is giving them a lot of technology. The story of 5,000 soldiers is not switching is not true. Why not true? Many people, they hate this Putin. There's people from Chechnya fighting in Ukraine against the Chechenyan army. Why not? Those things always happen in many places. If you mistreat your people will go against you. This Putin, he is even taking people who they are criminals, in jail, etc., and he promised them freedom if they go for war. And what they do? They don't do training for them. They just throw them in the front line. They give them training for half day how to use a Kalashnikov, which is a joke. And then you send them to war. They have no training, they have no expertise, they have no real weapon, they don't even have shoes. I saw videos made by the Russian. I was looking at the shoes. Russian soldiers making videos. They don't have one uniform because the soldiers are buying their own clothing. You see, always I defend actually the Russian. I like the Russian as a Russian country. I actually, for us as a Christian in the Middle East, we always appreciate the Russian. They did great things to the Christians in the Middle East. So we will never forget what the Russian did to us. They were wonderful with us. But doesn't mean that we are going to praise Putin for his stupidity. What this guy he thought he is going to attack Ukraine, he will have it in 2 days. And the Western countries actually, they tempted him to do it. Because if you remember, before the war started, a week before, all Western countries, including USA, they evacuate their embassy. What does that mean? It's mean, come and take it. Go all the way to Kyiv. When you leave the capital, before the war started, that is what? That is a clear sign that the Russian is coming here. And we have no problem with it. If they leave their embassies, that means we don't agree with it and we will not let you do it. I am the most powerful person, and I know about that, how that is being, you know. I'm just a poor guy, and the little machine I have is my brain. Before 10 years, if you get it, change his mind. You want to come before how it will be, how disaster it will be, CP. Please explain, like, I don't know, Gabriel, what you are saying. I do not understand what you are meaning. Sorry. You know, it was, I don't know if you remember, when the war happened in Ukraine, I was really shocked and I was really upset, because which one I will take aside? I mean, both of them, they are Christians. Both of them I love. It was really shocking. This guy, he did the unbelievable. And what is the purpose after all of this? Do you know that until now, the Russian, they are just 60 miles inside Ukraine? That's it. After all of this. And they might lose it even soon. So what you did, what is exactly, what, isn't it enough you took Crimea in the 2014? Until now, he accomplished nothing. It's an embarrassment. It's a loss and this disaster for both countries. What is war for? And not only that, you know, many people talk about the currency of Russia is strong. This is because the central bank is pumping money to keep the value of the rubles, but that will not stay for long. How long they can pump money? The money, especially now, the Ukrainian, obviously, it's Ukrainian, they destroyed the pipeline going to Germany. Both of them. So now the faucet of money is closed. And soon, I think by the end of this coming month, many sanctions of Europe to stop buying from the Russian gas will start activated. So the money faucet will stop. And then what do you do with the gas if nobody buy it? The only way is to smuggle it. And when you smuggle it, you will lose a lot of money because you will cut the price. You will sell it for very cheap. So they are losing. And soon the currency of Russia will die. Not only that, hundreds of companies with billions of dollars, they closed down their businesses in Russia for good. Those businesses, they used to employ thousands and thousands of Russian. So now more unemployment. In the top of that, they are short of resource like technology resource, chips, there's sanctions. It's not easy to buy them. They are using a lot of tricks, and those tricks are costing them 3 times, 4 times. It's like, you know, you want to buy drugs in a country, the punishment for it is execution. So the price will be so scary. And you are junkie and you want to buy drugs. You are desperate for it. This is exactly what happened with Putin. He have tons of sanctions around him, and now the only way to buy is through the black market, which is Turkey. Turkey is the place where every illegal things happen. This Erdogan, he have no friends. Not the American, not the Russian, not the neighbors, nobody. Turkish have no friends. Erdogan is the hyena. He feed in the dead bodies. So Erdogan is a friend of Ukrainian, supposedly, and he's a friend of the Russian. He's a friend of the American. It's a very strange country, isn't it? Because they feed as a hyena. So the Russian, they are struggling in every way, in every mean. And Putin, actually, I believe he is desperate to stop the war. He want the war to stop, but he don't know how to do it. Especially now the Ukrainian, they don't want to stop. Why they want to stop when they can't take their land back? Why they want to do it? They did not stop when they were losing. Now they will stop. So I am sure that Putin soon he will start doing any trick he can. And this is why he start now shooting their power plants so he can cut the electricity, the power. People, they don't have heat, so he will put pressure on the president of Ukraine to come and sign peace agreement. He cannot do more than this. Just shooting civilians, shooting power plants, causing people to have a freezing summer, winter. That's it. And all of this, the purpose of it, is to force them to agree with him for peace. For his army is so tired, so humiliated, they have no enough resource. They are using T-62. T-62 is 50 years old tank. It's a joke. They are out of tanks. Actually now, the Ukrainian, they don't need tanks. Before, at the beginning of the war, they were asking, begging for tanks. Now they don't, because they got at least 2,000 tanks from the Russian. Huge number, scary number. The Russian, they flee and they leave the tanks behind them. Some of them, they got damaged, and the Ukrainian, they fixed them. And some of them, they are still brand new. Florian, one advice, my friend, don't come to my channel. Because in my channel, it's not you who tell me what to do, what to say, what not to say. You don't like what I say, get lost. Okay, Mr. Florian? You are the smart, and there is no reason for a smart person like you to be here. Correct, guys? If somebody don't like what I say, why he is here? Please, CP, stick to speak about Islam, not to talk about politics. Will you dummy? You know the title? You see the title? It's about politics. And the dummy you is here, and you know I'm going to talk about politics. So either you are a dummy donkey, or you are just a silly person who tried to make diarrhea in the middle of the room. Don't come here again. You don't like what I say? All the hundreds of people, they are here, they are enjoying it. Just open the door and leave. You don't go to the house of somebody, you stupid idiot donkey, and you tell him, I don't like what you are saying. What? You are in my house. Idiot. Honestly, some people are really weird, you know. Don't you see that Russians are losing? Don't you see how stupid this guy is? Do you know how many refugees right now in Uzbekistan? Do you see people running from the draft? It's a shameful thing. You see, Russians are not cowards. But because they believe that this is not a fair war and it's not their war, they are running away. They see the coffin of people coming back, and they are not even giving them arms. I mean, what a shame that a country like Russia is buying from who? From the savage Iranian regime? Those savage is making weapon to Russia? Isn't it? This is disgusting. What happened to the great Putin army? It turned to be that the army is a junk. They have no food, they have no shoes. Imagine they are buying helmet made in Turkey, and they shot a BB gun, you know the BB gun? And the BB gun went through it. Cheap. It's like plastic. So you shoot at the Ukrainian soldiers, he show his head from the behind the dirt. You shoot at him, you hit the helmet, nothing happened to him. You shoot the Russian, his head fly, because the helmet is fake. Turkish helmet. I remember I have a friend actually, he lost his upper lip. And he don't have lip, you know, he lost it. Why? He was using a Turkish gun. I told him, don't buy it. He said, it's very cheap, man, it's gone. Many people, they have it. I said, well, many people who? Have you ever tried one before? I said, what is what we do? We will try it. He tried it. He lost the upper side of his face side and the right side. The gun exploded. So we don't want speeches, you know, we have numbers. I can show you right now tons of videos made by a Russian soldier. He posted a video about the center, the army center. There's tons of things, only of them 2 working, and there's hundreds of soldiers. 2 sync work. Anyway, for me, honestly, I feel sad to see what's happening to both the Russian and Ukrainian. It is the devil. He made this man, stupid Putin, fail into the trap. This is a war not for the benefit of anyone. And we as a Christian, we should not support any evildoers. If everyone, just because he have a big country, a big army, he invade the neighbor and he say, oh, I have some people there, they speak my language. Imagine what will happen in this earth. I have 2 ladies here on CP also. I don't know what does that mean. And you know, war is very costly. If you have a gun, just go right now to the training field and shoot. In 10 minutes, you will spend $100. Less than 10 minutes. And we are talking about bullets, not about tanks and airplanes and, you know. War is very costly. War is a bankruptcy for the most rich. especially if the war go long. And this war now already for 8 months. I would love to buy you a beer and sit down with you. Will you come to Vancouver, Canada? My friend, I'm a person, don't drink. I mean, I drink beer once every maybe 6 months. I'm not a beer drinker. Maybe coffee. Well, if I go to Vancouver, maybe I will be happy to meet you, my friend. All right. You know, all mankind, they should pray that in your time, your countries and any country, especially the ones who they have effect on you, they will not go in war. War is evil. War is ugly. You see, I am a person who don't fear death. I joined the army during war. I went through war. And I never, ever, and I will never fear death. But an advice of a wise man, that war is a loss for everybody. Nobody is victorious. You see, Ukraine right now, Putin is going to close their grain line. Do you know how many countries will be suffering right now? There's tons of African countries, poor countries. They are totally dependent on Ukraine. Ukraine is the basket of bread for countries around the world, even to Europe. So you think it's a country, I mean, it's a far away from you. You are in Africa, maybe you are from France, maybe you are in Brazil, but they have impact on you. So you might be selfish, think of yourself only. Even in this case, you will be sorry. Totally sorry. Many rabbis in Israel are saying that the Messiah is with them. Is it true? It's our, okay, no problem. Well, you know, according to the Jews, the Messiah who will come, he will enter Jerusalem in donkey. As I know, in Jerusalem now, there is hydraulic cars and electronic cars. I guess the Jews, they have to wait for the donkey time to go back. And then their Messiah will come riding a donkey. Thank you, my friend, from South Africa, Cape Town. Good to have you, my friend. God bless you. All right. We pray that the war will stop soon. I really pray for that. And I pray that less people will die and zero will die, stop death for both sides. And I pray that Putin will go and that both countries will become friends again. And I believe time change everything, you know. Time heal wounds, time heal memory, time heal pain, but time cannot change what happened. So both they should learn from what happened. And I think now many countries, they will fear to come even close to Ukraine. The Ukrainian, they prove that they are really brave. Very brave. And I believe in the future, any enemy will think 10 times before they enter in war with Ukraine. So I have really respect for those people. Anyway, I hope that we have a good time. I don't know, should I keep this video, or maybe there is no reason, right? I mean, this is just, we had some fun together, nothing about Twitter and many other topics, so maybe there's no reason to keep it here. We agree? I don't think there is a reason to keep it. Thank you, Richmond. Keep it, but that will hurt the feeling of the Democrat. And you know the Democrats are so sensitive. They will flag me to YouTube, and YouTube is Democrat. You know the thing. The important is we have a good time together, and we enjoyed our time, and you know, we exchanged some thought. The important is always we should have a good spirit, and you know, a human being go through harsh time. Many countries, you know, in the world, they go through harsh time. Many of them, they have long time harsh time, not only war, you know. There's countries, they are living really underground, even they have no war. So, you know, some of us, we are lucky. We live in a country where economy is stable and you can afford to pay for your bills. But there is many, they are really poor, they are struggling. What is normal for me, maybe for me or you, it might be a dream for somebody. You don't know how lucky you are until you see someone living really in a bad shape. All of us, we complain, right? I mean, we complain. We complain. I have a, you know, my car is really old. Yeah, it's true. But when I look at other countries, I mean, there's people, they can't, you know, they dream to have a car. So I am a person, I understand that happiness only can happen when you appreciate what you have. It doesn't matter what you have. The second you reach the ability of appreciation, you are happy. If you don't reach that point, you are not happy. You see this guy, Elon Musk, he is the most rich man in the earth now. If he don't appreciate what he have nothing, because he will be unhappy. You have to appreciate. You have to appreciate even your teeth. You see, you have teeth. You will not know what is the value of your teeth until you have pain on them. As long as they are working fine, you don't even feel them. You don't even think about them. The second you have pain there, you say, oh boy. The second you take it off, oh, I'm getting ugly. Oh, I'm talking funny. So even simple things, which we don't think about, it is a gift. And we are lucky to have it. So we pray that the Lord will provide to the poor before the rich, families who they are struggling because of war or non-war, doesn't matter. The struggle is a struggle. We pray that the Lord, he will provide them. And we hope that people who maybe one of you one day will become a leader in a position of leadership. You never know. if you ever become in a position of leadership, think about how to make things better for everybody, not only for your people. Be human and think as one. And if you are a Christian, think as a Christian. Love everybody and don't be selfish and don't be greedy. Help others and the Lord will be in your side. Always, we remember the Lord's words is to wish to yourself what to wish to others. If you can do that, then we will have no war. Not only love your enemy, just think about it. If both countries in Ukraine and Russia, both people, they say, you know what, we are happy, I'm a Russian living in Ukraine, I have no problem with it, and there's many Ukrainians living in Russia, there's no problem with that, we can live happy together. It's just little thinking about it, and little thinking about what is the damage we'll do if we go in war, killing each other. You will notice that the conclusion will be, we live in peace. We will be fine. War is an idea of the devil, and those who they encourage war. There's only one time you can encourage war, if there's no other solution and the enemy is coming to you. So maybe you attack back first before they hit you the big hit. If you are sure they are coming, if you're sure that that's it, you cannot stop it, if you're sure there's no other way, then nobody can blame you. But the invader is so clear who is he. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. And I really appreciate you always. Don't forget to download my videos, and until I see you soon again, I pray for the Lord to keep you in good health and wealth. Thank you, and God bless you. Take care.